Welcome to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Shawn Johnson. I want to thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We really appreciate listening to Can't Catch a Break because without you, the show will not go on. So thank you all, our family and friends, and those that's listening. Hey, I want to hear from you. Your opinion counts. And for those that are deep thinking and want to know, I want to hear from you. You have an opinion, you want to talk about something, let me know. I talk to many people, so they let me know. But I appreciate that. And something that you want to bring to my attention, hey, be well, you can. Be well, in fact, you can. Okay. So I want to talk to you today on this episode about pride. And if you can, please subscribe. Subscribe. We really here to talk about life issues, not to be critical or judge anyone, but we're here to speak the truth and facts. Every time you hear this podcast, can't catch a break. All right, so on today's episode, I want to talk about pride. You know, many times people can, ignore that in a way where they can think they're right, but they could be wrong. And a proud person, they think they're better than you. You know, um, they think less of you. Pride. Pride is something else. Pride is the one that got Satan kicked out of heaven. Until today, we still having that problem here, and it's still going on. Pride. Some people think they're more spiritual than others, even in our church. Other churches we attend, you see it. The pride. Look, they think they know more than you. They more gifted than you, and that's pride. Now I know some don't want to admit it, but it's true, and it's still going on. And some are very judgmental. You're pride. You're very judgmental. Toward those. Real for real. And when it comes to just dressing or anything, entertainment or any standards, you have a judgmental spirit toward people. Why is that? I see some people, and I'm not judging anyone, but I see those that I know. Who I was fellowshipping with, and all of a sudden now they didn't got with others, and they showed me how judgmental they can be. They take sides. They can talk to me. I talk 100%. Because I don't go behind nobody's back, but I want to be truthful about this. That with a prideful person, no matter what you tell them, they don't want to listen. They think they know everything. Same as leader. When you're in a leadership position, you can get so proud, so big headed. And I got some right now that people I know that was once your friends, but then you start revealing some things to them. And they see it to themselves, and they know themselves, so they kind of walked away, and took sides. And so I still today when I see them, I love them. I pray for them, and until God open their eyes and let them see. That's what we're gonna do. Just pray for them because the devil wants to keep a lot of mess up. He wants to keep the thief come not but to kill, steal, and destroy. But he said, I come that you may have life more abundantly. Yes, judgmental. Yes, and it's happening every day. When you're at either in church, out of church, it happens. And people are not perfect. But one thing about it, if you're a Christian, you should not. I repeat, you should not be having a judgmental spirit toward others. If you disagree with somebody, they were your friend, and as long as you don't take sides, that's the thing is for all pastors and leaders, don't do that. Don't take sides because God is watching you. Okay. And other when a person's pride, they find like they like to be fault others. FAULT. They want to be fault finding into others. Their thoughts toward others when Do they see themselves? Sometimes you have to pray and ask God to show you yourself. You know, disagreement's gonna come, but one thing about it, to deliberately just find fault with others and verbalize those thoughts is very demonic. Okay, it's very demonic, and we see it happening now. Have you noticed? I mean, because of the connection, people are leaving the church because of people are so keeping up a lot of mess. Yeah, in the house of God, they're really finding fault. Being judgmental. These are the proud ones. These are the ones that think they're supposed to have everything. Um, I'm the head. I'm the head. I'm supposed to be in forefront. But this pride is keeping up a lot of things in the church. When it comes to auxiliaries, when it comes to directors, when it comes to auxiliary heads in the church, those that are prideful, it trickles on down. Yes, to other auxiliaries, and then it goes into the congregation. Be careful. Um, and they got and those have a tongue on you. There's a little member when you pray for your member, to sharp and be critical of people. When you're full of pride, the signs, that you're critical. I mean, of others. You're sharp with your tongue. This little member of this muscly tissue, who the horse have to be tamed, like the bits in his mouth have to be tamed because this tongue is consumed as fire. Yes, it's poison, pride. And some folks when they like to criticize people. Um, yeah, and even in leadership, they're prideful. Your pastor is the leader of the church. You pray for him. He's not perfect. He's gonna make mistakes. He's gonna do things. You know, and as you as a leader, don't talk about to other people. I'm finding out more and more when the church is not together. When pride exists in church, um, it seems to be a pull, a divide, because you have few people in the church that's because they get in their way, because they're in a leadership position, they like to talk to others on the phone. I call it the heliphone. Like to talk to people on the phone and share their thoughts about the teachers or the youth directors instead of going to them. But these are prideful people that has positions. They even talked about the pastor, and you even have pastors talking about the leader. But you shouldn't be doing that. That's not of God, and even you even have those, that are very critical of show it the way they act toward another person. You can see it. It's real. Uh, and you want when a person has pride, they want their time, they want to be seen, they want the attention, they want to, they want to be, seen. Like when it comes to how they dress, their clothing, um, they don't want to be looked at as being young or old, or they have this demeanor about them with their pride. I mean, pride is very dangerous. Yes, it is. They want the attention. Um, I mean, just because the pastor put you up, and so those also want to listen to this, and they got you on the forefront. Be humble. Be humble. I don't know, but I've walked in some churches, and I've walked in and I've seen people who I was like, okay, leadership and all that, but they don't speak either until you speak to them. They're very prideful, and but they get up before congregation and everyone as if they're on top of the world. But the attitude stinks. Yeah, it does. And people sees it too. If you have an all against your brother or sister, no matter who you are, what church you're from, you should share it with them. And a lot of people don't. Some people don't. Not a lot, but some people don't. They will hold them all against a brother, sister, or someone in the family they don't like, or like that. It just goes on and on and on. Um, and uh, I know. I mean, some people boast about how I'm on time, everything, and I know how to get to places, and I'm very disciplined. And I'm able to do what I have to do. You're talking more about yourself. Okay. Every time they hear you talking about yourself, all accolades on you. Yeah. All accolades on you. That's not of God. Okay. You're supposed to be humble. Uh, are you driven? Are you driven in, to receive? You know, I mean, are you looking for approval? Are you looking for approval? Well, ask yourself. Pride is that they want approval. They want to be praised. You know, if you ever, I see where some even in the church and leadership position, the pastors, um, they can get big headed. Yeah, big headed for real. Yeah, and they start acting funny. Some of them do. I've seen that. When certain people they talk to, and certain people they don't. They'll talk to you, but then it's like they act funny. That's watched all that. It's good to watch. The Bible says watch as well as pray. We must do that. Okay. And are you argumentative? Are you an arguing person? Are you argumentative? You know, look, watch how you. I say argumentative because uh, sometimes somebody's trying to correct you. Um, uh, uh, yeah. Are you argumentative? Um, like some people are trying to tell you something. You try to correct it, and then you go into argument. That's what proud people. Some proud people do that they don't want to be corrected and help. You know, oh, they think they way the right way or something. Um, their way the right way. You know, I do it this way. I do it that way. Only my way. I do what I'm supposed to do. That's you can do everything when someone's trying to help you because they see something that you could be failing in, and you really think you know it all. That's pride. Don't want no help. That's pride. And we see that, you know, uh, some people get offended easily, you know, but at the same time, you know, um, I mean, I mean, people, like, easily offended. Someone just playing with you, or just saying some, all that, your feelings hurt and stuff like that. But they mean you no harm. But you take that to a thing, then you start acting funny. Because no, who would take you out? They know I am. I'm the power. Who, how they going to fit? How they going So listen, you have to be careful, right? You got to be careful, right? Yes, be careful. I want to hit that again, let you know. Yes, yes, be careful. Again, because it's bad. Okay. Yes, pride is bad. Um, wow. The reason why Satan was kicked out of heaven because of pride. Don't y'all get it? You will be like the Most High. Okay, you're supposed to be humble as a Christian. I might be going off a little about pride, but and when it comes to certain things, I'm just giving a little deeper because some people it goes to some their pride goes in one ear and goes out the other. You know, uh, you know, um, and try to impression better. You're so truthful about everything. Uh, but people only knew you got this guilt, this pretense in church. And, you think you try to leave a better impression, to who you are. Be yourself. Stop trying to be like somebody else. Pride will destroy you. It will take you down. But people only know how you at home. How you at home. Let's see the real woman or man, boy or girl at home. Let's see how you act at home. You put a false pretense. Pride is dangerous. Yes, you have some ways. Only God sees that. And people, if they only knew, but we're not here to judge. We're here to just speak the facts. We all are have a lot of dealings to pray for about our own. But to come in the church in the house of God and you do those things, uh, to try to leave a better impression, that pride is really just making you, the devil's making a fool out of you, you know. And some people won't even admit when they're wrong. A pride person will not admit when they're wrong. All they'll question, oh yes, they will try to get around it no matter how many times talk to them about something that in a loving kind of way. They have a way of pride, not quite. Oh, I did it that way. Oh well, not intent. They're justifying the actions. Oh, not intent. I thought maybe uh, this, but it wasn't like that. And but you're wrong. I'm gonna admit, you're wrong. You've done things to some people in church, out of the church, and you didn't tell me you want to be a man. Yeah, when you're high minded and prideful, oh, you could be a leader, you could be the head, you could be you. Hey, you know what? Someone come to you, and no matter if they're what status to tell me to talk to me about. And I know I'm wrong. I think about I got to tell them this is how a pride person talk. Who they think they are, gonna tell me, when I'm wrong. I mean, I know I'm not wrong, so that's pride. Um, even confessing your sins, even confessing your sins, yes, to others, first to God and others. Yeah, that is demonic stronghold. That is demonic stronghold. That is the fact is that you don't think you've done nothing wrong. That's a demonic stronghold. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty to God of pulling down strongholds. 2 Corinthians, the 10th chapter. Read that. You are really being overtaken there. You have been sinning, and yet and uh, and God knows you're sinning. Because of pride, you don't want nobody to see how you really are. You failed, but you told God about. He forgives you. You tell others you're forgiving them. God forgives you for that. Don't let the devil trick you, because pride is a dangerous thing. And some people they don't even want to when they're full of pride. Because their head is so big, and when it comes to the spiritual things, when it comes to the spiritual things, and with others. They don't want nobody to know because they might have struggles, um, and they really are really just they want to be, you know, just uh, I mean, I can't talk. It's pride. I'm just so prideful. Um, I just don't want anybody to know. Um, see, I'm talking. So I really just so really they have a hard time, you know, um, with sharing their oh my God, pride because they too they don't want to confess their faults or their struggles to no one because of pride. That's what it is. Because of pride. Let me get this. Yes, yes, pride. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And you see it going on. Yes. hmm And some of them they're so prideful. Oh my God, don't want to pray. Do you know pride it will even stop you from praying when you're supposed to pray. Praying. Don't want to pray with others. Pride. You think you're better. Pride. And I'm saying I was used to pray. And Dr. Shaw, we was praying and with other with churches and um, we'll pray and we had some that were um, for a whole year. We was on a prayer. I like to confess because it's good. And we had a prayer for the whole year to pray. And the pastor couldn't even get his own members, those in leadership positions, to pray when it was their turn. But he always say this though: if you're too busy to pray, then you're too busy. Now, why is that? Why is that? Is that pride in some of them? They think that, oh, I wanted to do it my way. What was their mind? I'm praying. I'm like, so we was faithful in that. We've been faithful in a lot of prayers. See, prayer changes things, but it's that's the pride won't get in your way. It humbles you. People that don't want to pray aloud, pray with others, they are full of pride. Yes, and the shyness, but pride. I don't want. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm too prideful to, to. I'm just gonna be this. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna pride. It's not pride act. Different. Take on a different character. Pride. It's just shy for. I mean, it's wild pride. Um, and when you think you're better. Okay, when being friendly to other people in church and others. Okay, you have a hard time because some now you've already done things in the church. People see how you act. So now, what you gonna do about that? Are you gonna go to them and say, I was wrong. I got caught up in myself. I didn't want you friendly. Um, you know, and even in church here, and if he's all at church, I just got too big here. Confessing. Pride will take you down the road like that. Yes, pride. I don't understand. So you can be prideful, when it comes to doing things, a task, and you take pride in doing a job. But when it comes to people, there's a different approach. When it comes to the spiritual, there is a different approach. I mean, okay, pride is dangerous, especially in the house of God. How you can get, yeah, and then people don't want to serve. Prideful folks, I ain't doing all that. These signs, they ain't gonna do it. They gonna sit back and watch people for some dinner or some vanity, where they got to serve people, serve others, or in the church, helping out. They ain't gonna do it because of the pride. I'm telling you, pride is something else. When you pride, I mean, and some people get, like I said again, they get criticized, or they feel they didn't criticize or correct it. They become defensive. Who are you? How you gonna try to criticize me? You know who I am. You know what I done. Yeah, how can you tell me something about me? Mm, yeah. Uh, do you? I mean, it gets just defensive, and that's pride. Okay. Are you impatient with people? Do you get irked? Are you a perfectionist? Perfectionist. Perfectionist. You know, are you impatient with people? Are you? Are you very impatient with people? When you get corrected? So that does something to you because can't nobody correct me. Hey, yeah. What about controlling? This pride. That's another thing. Pride is very controlling of anyone, friends, family, and workplace, your supervisor, your supervisor, or even in church. This spirit of pride, these things. Do you see yourself like that? You controlling person, or even to your family, friends? Do you do that? Yes, pride causes those things because you're arrogant, you're big headed. Can't nobody tell you when you don't listen on it. And sometimes when people can be speaking, if you think you have rights to interfere, someone interrupt you, or do it because of your pride, your arrogancy, your ego. I'm describing what pride is doing to the people, how they are acting unseemly, unruly. They are showing no respect. This is what I need God to, Lord, open my eyes, open my heart. I need to pray about this. Yeah. And then if you're jealous of your um, of a woman's husband is jealous of her by her being by the spiritual side of her, she's growing. Then if you have a husband's full of pride and they get jealous, then that's showing you what he has. You need to go back and pray and ask God to help him and get trained, get seek, learn about the Bible. I mean, get some insight. Yes, also the person is growing your mate, especially your wife, and you go do that. These egos are man too. Some of them they are like that. Some of them are like that. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's bad when you try to measure up. Some people, um, you know, some people it was very prideful, very prideful. Yes. Uh, you talk about people that talk about themselves so much is full of pride. I hear that a lot too. Yeah, I hear that a lot. People talk about themselves a lot. They're full of pride. Talk too much. Just say things just to pat yourself on the back. Some people are more um, pride. They talk about their problem and their needs and about and then about it more than anything about others. They talk more about them. What's concerned about them. They are in that area of doing it. Yeah. I mean you just prideful. Yes. Yeah, some folks when they say thank you, I'm prideful folks. When people do something for you, little things, giving, thankful to God or just people helping you, your gratitude, you're not even, express it because you think they, you know what, I'm a hype, you know, yeah, you know what, what for? What should I say? Thank you. hmm Uh, and prayer, they neglect prayer. When you're prideful, you have time for prayer. You got things to do. You gotta, you know, um, in the word of God, you neglect. I mean, even just reading your Bible, reading a chapter or something like that. Well, I get back to that right now too. I got things that are really more important. That's not a. You gotta be careful because the devil is taking you down the path of destruction. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So just we gotta be careful. Pride is taking people down. Pride is taking people down. Yeah. So pride is separating people. Friendship that was friends. Even taking sides. I cannot say it again because it's happening. Yes. One time you was my friend. Then all of a sudden, you know, that's my pastor and all that or whatever. And you had the person fell out with them or whatever. And well, that's my missionary or there's my, leader or because they did this, then there was who they think they is, and I'm not gonna talk to them no more. But at the same time, you must bring people together, and God's gonna hold you accountable for that because you know them that know to do right is a sin. It's a sin. And all who's hearing this, that you wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, yeah. When was the last time? When was the last time? You're so powerful. When was the last time you told somebody forgive me? So I just wanted to share that with you about pride. It's destroying people as we speak. It's destroying people as we speak. Yes. It's separating people. It's giving people big head. Pride. Okay. They're looking down on others. They're taking sides of people. Can't tell them nothing. They act funny to you if you say something in a loving kind of way. They stay distant from you. They don't act. They don't need no help. They don't need no help. Pride. Pride. You think Jesus Christ is like that? Do we think Jesus Christ is like that? No. Jesus Christ always helps someone. When someone can't, he helps. He didn't turn to he helped. When people asked him for help, he helped. What makes you better? Hmm? What makes you turn on others or take side with others? What makes you look down on others? What makes you be critical and judgmental of others? What makes you do that? Hmm? What makes you think that you're supposed to be a people driven person? Because they put you up in front, and now you certain people you talk to because you are with the leadership and they got you in the forefront. So the ones, hey, I have time. Yes, watch the devil. He is tricking a lot of people. He is really deceiving a lot of people. Yes, I say he is really deceiving a lot of people. Yeah. Yes, he's deceiving you. So I just thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ, and Dr. Charlene want to thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We talked about pride. We gave examples of things that are affecting the church world today. The things that are hindering pride is destroying so many lives. Unless God be the one to intervene and help you with this thing that you say that you're not of pride, then you'll continue on going down that hill, denial of arrogancy. Yes. False humility. Yes. So wake up. So thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ, I'm Dr. Shaw, and today's subject is pride. Pride. Thank you and God bless you all. And may you have fantastic and a wonderful day always. Remember, can't catch a break. Tell someone about it. Can't catch that break. We're here to talk issues. We're here to speak facts, the truth. We're here to bring people together. Bye bye.